25. Okay, so let's walk through it again. All right. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, what do we know? What we know is we know that the current proposed price per unit is $25 per hour. The tutor is paid $15 per hour, which we know is our variable expense. These are all things that are given to us right up front. So we know that the $25 minus the $15 equals $10. That's all that she's going to make because she's got to pay the tutor. The fixed expenses per month are $3,000. That's the rent, internet, etc. How do we cover those? We know that if it's 3,000, and I can see your face, but I can't remember your name, as she so wonderfully told us, that would be 300 hours. That's the 3,000 divided by the 10, which gives us 300 hours that would have to be covered. And we said, okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Step 2. We agreed that we were going to do a 5-day work week. And in a 5-day work week, if we're trying to see if it makes sense, we have 5 days at 300 hours in 4 weeks. That would equal 75 hours per week. At 75 hours per week, working 5 days a week, that would require the tutor to work 15 hours per day. And we all agreed that that would be unreasonable. Yes? Step 3. Based on the fact that we're looking at a 5-day work week, we decided 25 hours per week would be the number because we don't want to pay full-time fees, FICA, and everybody else. We're looking at 25 and 25. Now this number could have changed one way or the other. We said between 20 and 30. We fell on 25 hours per week. At 25 hours per week, time the 4 weeks, that's roughly 100 hours per month. Now, what are we doing with that 100 hours? If we know that we can get 100 hours per month, as some of you said, like, okay, based on that, I think Occur said we need to increase the price. We need to increase the price or get more people. Increase the price or get more people, or both. In step 4, we're looking to what price do you have to charge? So your total units per month is now 100 hours. Your variable expenses are $15. So your total variable expenses per month are the 100 hours times the $15, that variable expense. Okay. So that gets you to the $1,500 that is required for that month in step 4. That's what you're looking for. Okay. Stop me if you have a question, because remember, I can't see you at the moment. I'm sharing my screen. Step 5. In step 5, we are looking to add variable expenses per month plus fixed expenses to get the total expenses per month. So your total monthly expenses are the variable expenses, which we calculated as $1,500, which was the $15 times the 100 hours, plus the fixed expenses at $3,000. That gives you a grand total of $4,500. So now that we know what the actual amount we need monthly is, we have to calculate what price do we need to charge per unit to cover what is out there. So the price per unit is your total expenses divided by the number of hours, the total number of hours that tutoring will occur for the month. And at $4,500 divided by 100, you would need to go from charging $25 per unit to $45 per unit. Is everybody with me?
Yes.
Okay. So step 7, when you look at the new price, the gross profit per unit equals the price per unit minus the variable expense. The price per unit is what? $45 minus the variable expense where you're paying $15. So the gross profit per unit is now $30 per unit. That gross profit per month, because we know that it's 100 hours per month, is now 30 times the 100 hours per month, which gives you a grand total of $3,000. What then do we know? We know that the gross profit per month minus the fixed expenses per month is $3,000 minus $3,000, which gets us to what? Break even.
That was beautiful the way you just walked through that. Thank you.